My journey into Odissi dance is too big a topic. If I say fully, it will take 7 days. But in short, I must tell you and your students and those who observe. It started in 1957 in Kalavikas Kendra with Guru Kelucharan Mahapatra. Then within 5-6 years of training and performance, various types of performances, I finished my course in Kalavikas Kendra and remained at home. My father never allowed me to go to Kalavikas Kendra, but I was allowed to attend the summer courses of Guruji and the dance dramas produced by Kalavikas Kendra and Kumar Utsav Samiti. So in the Kumar Utsav Samiti, in Odia culture, we have a function for young girls, unmarried girls, who observe that full moon day to have a good husband. Very popular function, ritually in the state. And particularly young boys, young gentlemen, they formed a committee called Kumar Utsav Committee, and it produced the best possible dance dramas. I used to dance there along with Sanju as my hero. Guruji was the choreographer. Pandit Bhubaneswar Mishra, P.V. Krishnamurthy, Hariprasad Surasya, they were the music composers. And I am sorry, since at that time it was technically not possible to video record them. The audio recording was going to the air through All India Radio. But I can tell you that such dance dramas can never be recreated in Odissi world or anywhere. Because at that time, the script and concept by Shree Mohanty and Govind Chandra Tej and Guruji's hard work throughout the day, it was something for you, something like a dream for you. Since I have done that, I still remember, but because of lack of video camera, nothing could be recorded. And the Tapaswini dance drama produced by Kalavikas Kendra in 61, at that time, there's money spent on the stage and the production was 30,000. And it was tremendous. And since again it is not video recorded. The dance dramas, the golden age of dance drama from 53 to say 66, which I have 53, my seniors were doing. I joined 57, 58 till 60, 70 or 67. The dance dramas actually made me a dancer. I learnt the technique of classical Odissi in Kalavikas Kendra, appeared in the examination, both theory and practice. Those foundational courses were gone, but the dance dramas actually made me a dancer. Then at home, my father called Guruji and Misraji. Sankaramana Pallavi was composed in 65. In 66, Saveri Pallavi was composed. In 68, Aravi Pallavi was composed. I went to Delhi to attend the All India Gita Govinda seminar. Guruji took me as his disciple. There I made an All India name because all the papers wrote that Kumkum is Padmavati, and that made me a national artist rather. Immediately 2 months after, I got a program in Delhi to attend All India Dance Festival, and I was dancing with Yamini Krishnamurthy. From that day, my journey to be a famous dancer in India in Odissi style went on until I joined the All India Service, Indian Postal Telegraph Service in 70. I went for my training and my dance was stopped. In between, during the training period also, I have attended 2 programs. But after the training, when I joined the service and got married, I was disconnected totally from the dance. But I still remember the days when Guruji used to teach me Sankaran Pallavi. It was a foot position, Bilagna Pasni. If you were following Pathfinder, Bilagna Pasni was a very trifling question in my mind. When I asked Guruji, what do you call it? He said, nothing doing. You just copy. I can't say what I am. There was no name for it. You just copy what I'm doing. And that was the question in my mind till 83 when I started Odissi Research Center. Came on deputation from Government of India, joined Odisha government, and Odissi Research Center started because of Bilagna Parsni food policy. This was a question in my mind because there was no video recording at that time, no movie camera, and whatever Guruji used to compose late at night, and next morning when I used to go to Utkal University, I used to think of it, tried my best to remember, and there was no vocabulary or codification to write it down, pure dance. In Abhinav, you can always write the words of the poem and the hand gestures, but the foot movement or footwork could not be codified. And if I forget and Guruji forget, the entire creation of the yesterday night is gone. That is why Odissi Research Center started with 4 major things: codification, documentation, dissemination and notation. These are the 4 elements basing on which I made a scheme and gave it to state of government of Odisha, and I was brought on deputation. And ultimately the Chief Minister never left me after the publication of Pathfinder 1. He never imagined such a book can be published. He was so happy. He wrote to Prime Minister of India to retain me, but I was not allowed by Government of India. I had to go back to my department. Then the Chief Minister requested me, you leave that job, you join Odisha government. Ultimately I joined Odisha government, continued in Odissi Research Center. Pathfinder 1, Pathfinder 2, so many research work, in nearly 112 seminars I have conducted on deciding the structural pattern of Odissi ragas. And then Jadunath Singh, Abhinav Darpana Prakash was published. So many other work. On music I have done a lot of work. Music and dance 50-50. Then after my retirement in 2004, I started my own institution called Gita Govinda in Bhubaneswar, Unit 2, and I have my own students. And I have, after Guruji left Odissi Research Center in 94 or 95, I started composition. That was till then, until Guruji was there, I never dared, excepting the entrance of Sita Kamala Kucha Mandala. Da 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 da. Guruji was not there, and the students had a program. They said, "Madam, how to enter?" This was the music composed by Mishra ji. I immediately did the composition in absence of Guruji, and it was approved by Guruji when he came back. He never changed it. This remained. So that was I did during Guruji. When Guruji left Odissi Research Center, then I started composition. I composed really 8 to 9 dance dramas for Konarka Festival in the Odissi Research Center. And many Pallavis I have composed, many Abhinayas. In Odissi Research Center, towards the end, compose anything. I would always request these young teachers, I won't call them gurus, young teachers who are teaching Odissi, they should have patience. Patience and love for the dance. These two are the basic secrets to become a good guru. I am ashamed if somebody calls me guru, because I cannot be compared with my guru, what tremendous knowledge he had. So I would request all these young teachers who are teaching, let them not call themselves a guru, because they have, guru means you need to have lots of experience. Even Guruji, what whom we call Guruji, we used to call him Kelu sir. Kelu sir, Kelu sir, throughout our life. Until late in life he was called till 90s or 80s Guruji. That means with 60 years of experience, you can do Guru. And that sort of a brain of my Guru is rare. And it will take another 200 years, probably, to have such a person go on and create the dance items. Be disciplined and have patience. Don't demolish the structure which was made by Guruji. Hope you will maintain the tradition and respect the composition and continue to teach the Odissi, traditional Odissi, not the modern Odissi which some people are doing. Thank you.